No, but me tell you something. Between me and you, me have a sister with do a little Obeah thing for me, And
Bumbo.
the thing what
I
she
just what it
doing,
is.
yeah, this are really what it is. When me
Why
young,
no listen?
to them the one catch my mother, them couldn't get to my mother. So because them couldn't get to mother, them said if you can't catch Tom, you
The
catch
catch
Tom.
listen.
So them catch me now and give me something and I want fish. When they give me them fish now, it drop down and stay in my belly. So the Obeah is you're not supposed to get married. You're not every time a man see him supposed to want to fuck you. I just
Huh?
let it go. That's the spell. That's just so it go. Cause me I wonder why my whole life I growing up, I be a molest me I get molest. I mean I said what the fuck is this? Why everybody want to molest me just never make no sense. But until I got older, I realized what was happening. I had to take control of it. So it just man just see me and just want to fuck.
Show breadcrumbs. I'm catch up there. I'm catch up there.
You was
Second remember.
12
No,
years
me reach and
old.
make a reason again.
Mm-hmm.
Nisha, skip back now, make a word on this topic. No. Janelle, big up yourself. Same time Janelle reach.
12. Him say, let me tell you what him do. So true man I know some have like a boyfriend or a rate. So my mother chat too much, she go talk to. Cause what happens is in a relationship, women like to talk to the husbands. And I'm against it, especially when you're step parents. I know you want somebody to talk to, but I feel like say when it comes to I don't know certain things enough to tell him because the man I go on my panty draw, find the first pair of tongue the mom boy ever buy me like him could have tell him my brazier size and I kind of sitting yo. And that shit was just aggravating to me. But like I said,
12,
me that
12 years
12.
old, listen.
Yes, I'm putting up in me that I watch it was like me that watch one TV show in the living room and there's this thing behind me and him just see when the DVD on a DVD I did what the tape name
VCR.
VCR.
VHS,
Me hear the
VCR.
yeah.
VCR click like when it turn on. I mean a click
Yeah.
click like it's a roll over. So I say, what the hell that? So I say shit I'm me alone in the living room. So I say I wonder if I dop in there with me. I'm look and the man turn on TV, me say, I be a fucking I go and say, I'm look around, I'm say, why would you do that? Why would you do that? He told me something, that's what you be in here watching all the time. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't
Where
watch
were you?
porn.
Where were you? Jamaica or America?
No, here. I him
Okay.
give me my papers. I him give my mom and my brothers and all of us papers.
Wow.
And he said, oh, this a day I watch it, this a day I watch it. I'm like, what the hell? I'm not watching that. Why would you do that? Like, that's so nasty. Like, he might try to say, me, I watch porn. And that's why me, I think about man. Same, but I film porn, I mean, I film on, but it's like he might try to manipulate my mind, for like, play with my head. Him do look a stupid things to play with my head, but true, me never me never really, him never, maybe, me don't know, half an hour say, maybe if he handsome, probably wouldn't even think, but him did so maybe that's why I turn off. They
But you
never.
was a child at that point.
Yeah, but what
So a
happened is,
child could not give consent.
no, but me tell you something. Between me and you, me have a sister with do a little Obeah thing for me, And
Bumbo.
the thing what
I
she
just what it
doing,
is.
yeah, this are really what it is. When me
Why
younger,
no listen?
to them the one catch my mother, them couldn't get to my mother. So because them couldn't get to mother, them said if you can't catch Tom, you
The
catch
catch
Tom.
listen.
So them catch me now and give me something and I want fish. When they give me them fish now, it drop down and stay in my belly. So the Obeah is you're not supposed to get married. You're not every time a man see him supposed to want to fuck you. I just
Huh?
let it go. That's the spell. That's just so it go. Cause me I wonder why my whole life I growing up, I be a molest me I get molest. I mean I said what the fuck is this? Why everybody want to molest me just never make no sense. But until I got older, I realized what was happening. I had to take control of it. So man just see me and just want to fuck. And that's it. That's it.
Yes.
That's just what she put for me. So she come call one time when something happened with my older my dad Jamaica, when she cussed me, I said to myself, so, she know about the house, so me not have no more. But she never traveled at Jamaica foreign yet. How the hell she know that? It never makes sense. And I said, she know about the house. and everything, and it never makes sense to me. When for come, I them take away. But it never makes
Because
sense. Oh,
then
she know, but she has never been to America, so I'm sitting there like, oh, she know what happened with the house. It never makes sense, and it's not like she and my mother don't talk, so it didn't make sense how she knew so much, not knowing that was the set she said. So then when we
Pico
come,
Ben
because
said believe kill and believe cure. What you
well,
have
yes, which is correct. Until I got older, that's what I had to get to. Until I start, like I said, manifesting and start changing up my mindset and fixing my mind and whatever the case is, I had to fix that because it would happen sometime. Man, we just look and them just want they just want to have sex. They don't want nothing else, no conversation. Them just want to fuck. And
do you think maybe your personality or the way you come off, maybe that's the reason why men want to have sex?
no, I when them just meet me. See, you see, I'm a player with no answer. I'm not
Yeah.
a reader like that at work. And the people on here know that. Most of these people
Come on
on
and
here,
big up yourself, my baby.
some of the
Yeah,
people on
because
here are my students, and they know. I'm very serious. I'm gonna get to time, I get serious, but it's just men just get
Yeah,
that feeling. I
that's
don't
not
know what
weird.
it is.
Big a
It's
second.
weird.
So, wait, let me try to break something down for myself personally. Um, this spell, this quote unquote spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where this was before the incident with your father or after?
So this happened before my stepfather.
So hold on. Basically, what you're saying, the quote unquote spell can be accredited for what happened with
Right,
your
and that's why
stepfather.
I forgave him. That is
All
the
right.
reason
So, all right, hold on.
why I
Continue that
forgive
story.
him.
Continue that story. Let's hear that story. The
So me
blues and what
forgive
happened. You said
him,
there
me
was
forgive
several
cousin, me
incidents and
forgive
stuff.
honestly, I
Okay.
can't even call everybody, but family members. I forgave family members for all that they have done to me. Sexually.
Pick up, big up yourself, my brother.
Sexually. So that's why really I don't really trust men into my space, and I would rather to deal with someone on the outside because I still have that trust issue because I have a lot of god kids, and I wouldn't want that to happen to my godchildren. I wouldn't want no one to touch any of the children that God has given me to protect and guide and raise. So, because I raise a lot of kids, I
Do you
raise a
think,
lot
um
of people.
I am not
but
being judgmental or anything to you, but I always hear like experts will say that when a child has been molested or suffer some sexual trauma in their young years, it contributes to them being sexually open in as they
Yes,
get
that's what it
older.
is. No, that's what it is.
So do you
Because
think
like,
that contribute to how you are right now, being so open about your sexuality
yes, because
and sex in general?
sex was my addiction. Sex was my relief. So whenever I was depressed and down, the only thing that could fulfill me was sex.
Okay, that's understandable. So okay, your stepdad, he tried something. Anybody else tried something like
Yeah,
from the
man, and let me tell you, it's a lot. I had this one older man. I'm talking about he was in his 40s and 50s. And I just told my mom the other day, and from then she cut him off because she didn't know all these things.
so he was a
Because
family friend?
he was a family friend, an older man, and she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe!" Like now we understand each other, and now she listens to me more, and now she's hearing me. But before you would hear, she said, "No, you're lying.
big up yourself, real fellow.
What
Steady.
am I lying about? There's nothing to lie about." So, sometimes Jamaican women they don't look at things the way some people will look at it. And to the point where her another relationship, she was like, she told her friend, and her friend told me. And I'm like, how would the friend know this if you didn't say it as a mother? She was like, I'm gonna help Nisha get her first apartment. I was like 19. I'm gonna help her get her apartment because I don't want she take my man. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What? Your mom
Mhm.
said that?
And she said, swear to God, she never said it. But where would that lady get that from?
Wow.
Where would the lady get that from? This lady don't know
Wow.
us like that. She's never been in our household when all this stuff was happening. It came down to the point where my aunt, she went ahead and called DCF. So like I wanted to do foster home and stuff like that, and I couldn't do fostering because of that being on my record
Oh my
because I've been
God.
molested. Yep. So I've always loved children and I always wanted to foster children, but I just can't have them because of being molested. So they figure once you've been molested, you won't be able to treat for them because you are hurt too.
Maybe
So
I
in their
missed some
mind,
information or something because I was reading a comment. Is your mom still with this person as of now? Or
no, mm-mm, mm-mm, no.
I
how
But
was
long
waiting to
after
ask
you
that
leave
question.
outside
Rachel
of
Love,
the
I will
house?
ask that question.
How far or how long after you leave outside of the house did your mom finally break up with this man?
the funny thing is, she blamed me for the breakup.
What?
So one day I was, cause I don't know how I do it, but I guess I just don't know how I did it. So I was the child where he would lock up the phone in the room. He would do a little stupid stuff. Like I'm telling you, he irritated the shit out of me. Don't get me wrong, I was, grown. Like I wasn't grown, but I like boys. But like he would lock up the room and the phones in the room, like the whole car. The him take out the phone out of the jack out of the wall.
Yeah.
But me smarter than him. I just get one phone in and just plug it in at the jack. But me not make him no wiser. But so one day I'm going through the computer because I see he always at his computer. Always at his computer. So I'm going through the computer and I'm looking through the computer and I look and I'm seeing him. I watch woman I have sex with her ass and all them something. So I say, all right, we sister that him like. Right?
Oh, it's perverted like that.
Yeah, he's a
Oh.
pervert. So I'm like,
Okay.
okay. When I look, I see a woman look just like my mother. So I say, why that woman look like mommy? So I see me just save it and when mommy come on, me sure the computer. But what happened is I didn't have a cell phone, but I don't know if back then mommy should have been smart enough to take a picture of the computer, but she didn't. So when he's coming in the house and he saw the screen on the computer of the woman, him or upon delete it. Like she crazy. So they got into an argument. And when they got into an argument, he left and he ended up living with the woman. And it turned
The
Wow.
out
same woman
I'm
on the
the reason
picture.
why they
Yeah,
so
the
they said
woman.
I'm the reason why they broke up.
So
So,
you
but
introduce them then, cause most so.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
no,
just found the
because she
picture.
Me
took
know
a
what you say. Me know
picture.
what you say, man. Me know what you say. Me
I
know what you
found
say.
the information on the computer and showed it to my mom. And because I showed it to my mom, now she's and then I don't know. And then she went up there to fight him, and he fight her back, all kind of foolish. But it just seems as if that it was because of me, because I showed her the picture. So I'm the reason why they broke up.
Wow.
I'm gonna get blamed for that. So I ran
So
away when I was
after
16.
he abused you, after he sexually molested you once, you heard the
Not one.
reason.
He did it when my mom got pregnant through her tube on Christmas Day, and he was in my room.
What you mean in
What?
your room? You find that. Break that down. He got
I'm talking
pregnant.
about this man would use like glass and push it under the door to see me in the bathroom. This man looked through my window. I don't even know how to explain what this man don't do. The man was on me like white power rice. So when my mom kept blaming me for the breakup, I just ran away. So all she put it in her Bible, she prayed that I would finish high school. And I made sure I finished high school. I did finish high school at 16. I was young. And I just packed up and I left. I just ran away. And I never went back till I was like 18, 19.
Wow. So, do you
Mhm.
still have a relationship today with your mom?
We just finally fixed it. I want to say 2 years now, and now she's like my best friend. Like now I can't do without her. But before I couldn't stand her.
So what about him, the stepfather? Where is he now? Y'all know him?
I saw him because I went Christmas. I went to my mom because she drives trucks, so she was home and he came by because that's my little sister's dad. So I mean,
So he's gonna always be around. He's gonna
yeah, so
always
it
be
really
part
it
of the
hurt
family.
because that's why me and my sister can't really have a relationship because she looks like him. So it's like
Memory.
I love my little sister to death, but I can't mentally.
This is a tough one. This is a
Yeah,
tough
so
one.
I love her. I love her, but a lot of people don't even know I have a little sister because I just don't. I don't know. I just don't want to involve that side. Like it's not, you know. But
Ray Fallow says, so are you still hurting mentally?
mentally, well, I see a therapist, but mentally, the only time it hurts is like when like I see holidays that come along,
Yeah.
and when I think about the fact that this man touched me on Christmas Day, and my
Nisha
mom could
hot
have been
topic, big up
dead.
yourself, babe.
My mom could have been dead because she got pregnant through her tube. Like the doctor tied her tube, she got pregnant. You don't think that's more like, come on, like she could have been dead because you could die like that. So I'm sitting there like that wasn't more important to you than for you to touch me. And then my sister had to go through so much therapy, and she have to go through so much. They had to take her to church.
Beg you
They said
one
they actually
second.
got.
People, I'm gonna give you one time. This is the request will come up. I'm gonna give her a little bit more time to finish speaking. I'm gonna give her about 5 minutes or so to her finish getting what she's getting off her chest. And then you can ask her a couple of questions. You understand me? Beg you one second there. Nisha hot topic again. Why is shaking her head? Nisha hot topic I agree with something. Look up yourself, mama. Me wanna ask you one question personally though.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Wednesday night that you don't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Um, does
And
being
she don't
molested
want to.
contribute to that? And she don't want any. Do you think
That's why.
being it contributed to that? Or that's the fact, that's the reason?
Yes, because then I got to find out older. The older I got, I found out this is what happened to my mother.
Wow.
So
Um,
it's a generational curse.
it's a generational curse.
With
Wow.
that being said, hi, Miss Hot Topic.
But she's still hurting. I still see it when she was just talking about. She
Nisha,
shake her
Nisha. So two
hand.
Nisha, I guess.
Hi,
Hi,
Nisha.
hi,
Nisha, say
Nisha.
hi to Nisha. Nisha,
Hi.
hope you're following me.
I am following, of course. Don't do that.
Miss, but like a DP. Always, I watch it still, son. Like I said, Lord. Yeah, go ahead, mama.
She's still hurting because even when you talk about your sister, you shake your hand. You can, I can
Yeah.
tell by
You
how
heard,
you even
you saw what you
her
did to
her
her.
her image of yes, what just did to her. I just see it. Now I might have to
Yeah,
ask that question.
because I can't, like, I want to love her like how everybody, because she asked me that when she went to
I'm gonna
therapy. She
send the
was like,
request then. I'm gonna send the request then. Go
she
ahead,
went
mama.
to,
Sorry.
because she's going through therapy, so she was calling all of us to, because of what happened in the house, and she's trying to figure out what happened,
So
and
she doesn't know
she know, but
now,
like
or
because
she knew
oh
before.
no, she knew from she was a little girl. She knew what was going on.
Wow.
She's the one who had my secrets. So like, even though I didn't get along with her, like she had my secret. She never really told. She never said anything, but like she knew it was her dad, and I don't know. She said something to me too, but I don't know. I need to ask her again. What was she saying? I hope he didn't touch her too, but I just
That too.
know.
You don't even know if he was touching her
I
too,
think
because
she said something, and I don't know because she was saying something about she asked something her dad. She needed to talk to him about something. Why? How could you be attracted to your daughter? Which I never understood that conversation. I don't know if she was talking about
you have to
me
get into that.
or herself or
Definitely,
whatever, but
bro.
I just don't know if it happened to her too. But
Because she
I
could
don't
be
know.
How
hurting too.
far
You don't
apart are
know.
you and your sister? How far in age? Like 2 years, 3 years
My
apart?
sister's 29.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fairly young in
Yeah.
comparison to you.
So I didn't
Yeah.
understand, like, when she said that, and I was like, wait, what did she say? But true, because she was so angry at the time, because she's screaming and she's like, where were you? Like, where were you? I really needed you as a sister, and you just left me. And um, what did she say? I needed you, and you show other people more love more than you showed me as your sister, and I just never understood where were you, and I could have never answered her, and
I
I still
think I
feel
need to have that talk because what if she's
Real
wants
talk,
you for
Nisha.
as like a savior? What if she wanted you to save her too?
Not even as
What if
much
it's
as
a
a
nightmare?
savior, as much as the fact that you came out, you made it out, you
Yeah,
survived. Maybe that's
and
what she
left her
wanted.
by herself.
You understand me? Maybe she wanted for you to bring her out of that environment with her, with you as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you know
All
that
right.
sometimes when a person is getting abused and stuff like that, they're not really thinking about others at this moment. They're
Yeah,
thinking
yeah, we
about how can
understand
I
that. We
remove
understand that.
myself from
Mhm.
the situation. So, like, Nisha cannot be held responsible for that,
No,
and
we're
her
not.
sister
We're not
cannot
doing
be.
that. We're saying maybe that's what she want
We
to
didn't
talk
say
about.
that.
That's what she's
I'm
trying to
saying that's
talk
probably
about.
what her sister's trying to say. Like, why
Yeah.
you never help her or something?
Yeah, and that's why I said she cannot be held accountable for that. So her sister have to forgive her for that. I was wanting to finish my
No,
statement.
yeah, her sister should not have to, mommy, not should. But yeah, her sister should forgive her for that. But we don't know the mind frame her sister is in. That's
Yeah,
basically
we
what
don't
Nisha was
know what's
saying.
going on because
We
she
don't know what
haven't
mind
talked
frame.
with
Maybe
her.
that's I just that she a priest. Say maybe, yeah, I feel what you say. Cause maybe I say she don't find it corrupt for real. Say maybe Nisha escape and left me like judgment. We should see him. This sounded like Sammy's story. We must have same thing Sammy I say when I look at sister I blame her. I say why you leave me there and the same thing end up happening to Sammy like a sister. I understand what excuse me. Keep on saying she's not talking anybody's story.
Hmm.
So you know what that go.
Yeah,
Ah, talk show TV, big up yourself.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I just know that's the only thing I want to forgive someone for, and that's why I decided not to have children.
Why
Because
you that hurt you? You think you're gonna hurt your kids?
no, and then my mom, she waited, like she would say little stupid things like, "I can't wait till y'all get older so I could be able to fuck in my house."
Wait, what?
Like, there's some things you just don't say. Like,
Do you
what the
feel your mother
hell?
is mentally stable or something? Like certain things
I
that you never said to your
I think
parents.
In front of we
she,
can't say in front of the kids for you.
honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, my mom got pregnant at 13, so
Oh, that's
that's when
why.
I had to really sit back and think to myself, like,
At the end of
she,
the day, she was young too.
yeah, so she went through it. So I'm like, you know what? I have to just put myself in her shoes and just accept her for who she is. Um, that's it, because I can't change her. Basically, I can't change her.
yeah, that's the
But
thing.
now, the greatest thing is now she's a different person because now she drives truck and the relationship she keeps getting into, they're just not happening, and the men they're just getting worse and worse. So she just gave up, and she's like, you know what? It's now. So I'm like, I'll work with that.
Wow. Nisha, beg you 1 second. Let me figure out who this pretty
All right.
baby. I'm here. Alright?
All right.
Thanks for joining us, Misha. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Nisha.
Nisha soon circle back, man. Nisha soon circle back. You know Nisha the panel line, but one building.
Oh,
Oh, Tantan, give me 1 second. I'm gonna make two advice at Tantan. Tantan, send me. No, son, no. I know Tantan. Good night,
I
Sonny.
don't.
Hi. That's really
hi.
sad, you know. There's a lot of people that's been through these things and they never really speak about it, or like it's just never like strangers. It's always like family members and shit and family friends and stuff. It's really mad. Really sorry that happened to you though, but my
It's
personal view is that it seems that when you speak you're still hurting, innit? And I feel like maybe you should take a step back from all these people and kind of heal some more, because I don't know, you can't really help others if you haven't really healed yourself, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I agree with
Mm-hmm.
what Nad was saying, that no one should really, even though they may have gone through the same thing as you, they shouldn't really look for you for help, like look to you for help or answers, because to be honest, you've gone through the same thing and probably worse. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Steady.
make sure
People
blame
wanna follow up
yourself
the
either.
platform, them. Follow up the platform, them. Send the request, them. Me see the request, them. I come in and I'll add them in a second. JQ, big up yourself, in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's
gonna
true
add
what
you in
you're
a second.
saying. Because for years, because like I don't really, for years I'm a loner. So like I have my family members, but they have to look for me to kind of find me. They can never find me just by me
Yeah,
like
no, I understand that you still love your
yeah.
family,
So like
but
they have to come and look for me, literally come to my job to find me. They can't find me.
mm,
So I have a tendency of just helping people. And I'm like, and most of my time I'm sitting here helping people with children, like women with children. I end up helping one of my ex with children, his baby mother. Like it was a lot, but I've dealt with a
but
lot
are
when it
you
comes.
more scared of like basically like what happened to you happening to your kids? If you have kids, is that what you're scared of, or you just don't
That
want
is what
kids?
I'm afraid of.
Mm. But it doesn't happen to everyone though, so that's something that you should probably keep in mind.
I don't
And you
know. It
can't
happened
like
to
really. That's what I'm saying. You should
my
try and heal
mom.
some more, cause like
My mother's brother tried to molest her, so it's like
Now
Wow.
hold
I
on
don't
for
know if
that
he
for a second.
did.
Tony, I'm let two more person ask some question and give Nisha a second to speak again.
mhm.
You see, pray. You know, a fool like a flick, mama.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay.
A pleasure as always, my honey bunny. Where's Tantan? JQ, give me 1 second, the JQ. If you look over there, me see Tantan, I'm try add it and it not add me, no know why. Hopefully at this time.
Hi, Tan. Welcome, beautiful.
Oh God, Tanton, I hope you're coming to make me laugh.
No, your story is a little bit sad, but confusing. I want to say sorry. Me don't know where you go through. Me don't know your pain or anything, cause I never go through anything like this. And me don't think a mother supposed to allow a man in a them house when if she have a slight idea. You understand? Because me listen to the story, and I think your mother man attracted to you. I think all of them. Me not think them like your mother. I think I you them really and truly like. You understand the way how you talk it and everything. So she must have a clue. She must have an idea to see what's going on. You understand? And it sounds to me like you really want kids. I don't feel like you don't want any kids. I think you want kids because you said in one of the statements you said you did try to foster care a child, but because of your experience and whatever they would not give you a child to foster care. So I think you really want a baby then. But I'm gonna ask this question: can you get pregnant?
Um, I mean, the doc, everything is fine. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing
You never
wrong.
tried?
All right. So if
I
if
was,
there
Hold on,
nothing is
Tantan.
wrong,
Hold on, Tantan. You never tried?
it's not that I tried. I tried once and I had a miscarriage. I didn't know I was pregnant. So
Miscarriage mean naturally you couldn't hold it or accidentally you fell. What happened? Define
oh no,
miscarriage.
cause
It's an
normally
open statement.
I can have my period for like 6 months, sometimes
Yeah.
a year. So I just thought I was just seeing a regular period. I didn't know what was happening, but I felt the pain. But because it's my birthday, I refused to not go to Atlanta to go see Dexter. So I was like, I'm going to Dexter.
Dexter,
Not
that's not
knowing
the
the
woman who was a picnic to bomb. Dexter?
you have period for a year,
yeah, there's times I see my period for a whole year. And sometimes I just don't see it at all.
and what the doctor say why that happened?
The only thing they could do is put me on depot. This started happening once my sister gave me the fish.
Wow.
Oh,
Go back to the fish again. This reach again.
Steady, epic. If you not follow me on all platforms, please do so. IG, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Father Epic all around. Please do so. Steady, epic. I'm out.